Hi everyone, we're going to sketch the graph of this polynomial. So let's fill out some information first. If you look at your x's here and the powers, we have an x here and an x here, but this x is raised to the second power, so add the 2 and the 1, so our degree equals 3. That's how you do it if you don't want to put this in standard form. So our maximum number of turning points right here is going to be 3 minus 1, which equals 2. We're going to do the end behavior in the next slide. This is also positive here. Our y-intercept is when x is 0. So when you put x as 0, so you have f of 0 equals 0 times 2 squared. That's going to equal 0. Your y-intercept is also 0, 0. So we have a 0 for your zeros as your x-intercept. That's when y is 0. So this is going to be, y can be 0 if this x is 0. And for this piece, it would be negative 2. So you have your zeros at 0, 0 for this one, and 0, negative 2 for that one. And we'll determine where the intervals where y is negative and y is positive after we go. So let's discuss the end behavior. Just remember that our degree is 3, which is an odd number, and it's positive. So when we look here, that has the form of y equals x cubed, which is something like this. Whoops. Let me get that a little better. So our end behavior is right here. We're starting in quadrant 3 and ending in quadrant 1. So that's this part right here. That just means plus plus, so as x tends to infinity here, y also goes to infinity, or the numbers keep getting bigger. And then we're starting in quadrant 3 here as we graph from left to right. So as x tends to negative infinity, so does my y. All right, so let's graph this. Here's our equation. Our y-intercept was 0, 0. And we also had x-intercept at negative 2. Now, we're going to start in quadrant 3. Now, as I go through negative 2, I can't go through. I have to just touch it and come back because this is an even degree. So if you have an even degree here on that 0 here, it's going to not cross. It just touches. And we're not doing the min and max here. We're just sketching it. So let's just sketch it and not worry about your min and maximum here. And just go off to quadrant 1. Now let's discuss where y is negative. Well, y is negative. This is 0 here. So y is negative below this line. So y is negative from negative infinity. It's still negative, my y values, all the way to 0. So my y, or f of x, is negative at negative infinity to 0. Now my y is positive from right here. Where is y above this line? So it's from 0 to infinity. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.